You weirdos kept requesting to get roasted a second time, so here it is. 50 more girls, and if any of these are your favorite, what they say about you. Ageha from If My Hearted Wings. You must really love redhead tomboys because the amount of shit she puts you through in her route is what most people don't think is worth. You probably haven't read A Sky Full of Stars because Hikari there is basically just a better version of Ageha. Aine from Bokuten. Angel girls are a very niche but nice rarity for you, plus points for the booba. Akiha from Tsukihime. I'll be honest, I don't get it. There are better tsunderes and better little sisters, even by the same company. I'm just gonna assume you haven't read enough visual novels to find a new favorite yet. Aoi from Totono or You and Me and Her, A Love Story. You must be the biggest fan of quirky Dempa girls to the point you're okay with sharing her with other guys. Asuka from Aokana. You are aware and don't really care if she's technically a Mary Sue. She's dede and creates hype shonen fights. That's all you need. Bernkastel from Umineko. You love deliciously savage villains, and she's definitely the epitome of that in visual novels. Chachamaru from Fullmetal Daemon Muramasa. She seems to be many people's favorite for Muramasa, and I never really got why. I guess it's her quirky trolly nature? Chiemi from Raging Loop. You like the fact that a fun and charming adult-age woman made a memorable mystery thriller visual novel that much better. Chinami from Hoshizora no Memoria. Okay, first of all, I highly doubt someone who has her as their favorite even exists. But even if you did, you must have the patience of a saint and be the biggest siscon and lolicon ever. Elina from Dracu-Riot. She's probably the first and possibly even only visual novel heroine you've seen that's actually cool with openly talking about perverted sexual stuff, even in a teasy way. I mean, girls talking about sex is hot, right? Emi from Katawa Shoujo. You either got influenced by the leg meme or you like anal. Hanako from Katawa Shoujo. You get easily drawn in by sad backstories or you get influenced by the barbecue memes. Hasumi from Koikari Love for Hire. One word, Ikuko from Nukatashi. You want to live on Seiren Island so you can fuck hot sluts on the pill all day with no guilt. Kaname from Sugar Style. Your ideal girlfriend is someone who is just as good or better at you at piano, or a girl who's far wittier than you'll ever be. Kana from Cafe Stella. You were a big fan of Elina from Dracu-Riot and just wanted an HD version of her, or you related too much to her lack of knowledge of technology, or you just really liked that coffee cleavage CG. Karen from Making Lovers. You have a savior complex. Kazuki from Grisaia. You're willing to overlook some sussy flaws if it means actually having a cute intellectual girl. Kohaku from Tsukihime. One of the last scenes of Hisui's route got you. Kyo from Clannad. She's a nostalgic character that kickstarted your love for tomboy tsunderes. Kyoko Kirigiri from Danganronpa. Danganronpa is not actually a visual novel, so you don't get a proper roast. Lambda Delta from Umineko. You are probably influenced by this popularity poll scene. Lucia from Rewrite. You must be the biggest simp for busty tsunderes because the amount of physical and verbal abuse she does in the common route and the ridiculously stupid melodrama she puts you through her route should not lead her to becoming anyone's favorite. Mako from Senran Banka. I guess you're a big fan of the busty ninja girl archetype? Mao from Kamiyaba. You're one of the handful of people that actually knew what Bubby was before the Shirobune translation release. Mashiro from Aokana. You're either a lolicon tsundere fan or you like wholesome romance routes. Probably all the above. Meguru from Savit of the Witch. I think the appeal is obvious. You just want a petite gamer girlfriend who will play Monster Hunter with you. Michiru from Chrono Clock. You're pretty far down the siscon rabbit hole because she emphasizes every obsessed little sister character trope to the point she's almost yandere. Nanami from Riddle Joker. She was either your entry level into liking little sister characters, or you're such an open-minded siscon that you accept any level of little sisters even if they're not related. Nanase from Nukatashi. You probably like that she's purposely paradoxical, dresses like a gyaru but has a housewifey personality, is actually a virgin but pretends and acts like a slut. I guess an absolute win? Noah from Nikki Seiyu. Once again, you're someone else who is doomed to love characters who never get routes. Rain from Baldur's Sky. You're just a sucker for consistently badass female characters in visual novels, which there's surprisingly few of. Ramius from Eve Nickel 1. You're just a sucker for girls with big boobs carrying big weapons. Reina from King Koi Golden Love Riche. Typical Gyaru fan. Rena from Higurashi. You relate to and vibe with her whole thing of wanting to take cute things home with her. Rin from Little Busters. You like a childhood friend with a more unique catty personality, or you just really got drawn in by the development around the routes about her. Ritsuko from Princess Evangel. I see a lot of people put her as their favorite, but I don't really get why. I guess it's just because she's nice and polite despite being the main character's enemy? Saber from Fate Stay Night. All you people who like simple knight girls who carry big swords are the reason why we have so many Saber-face clones. Sachi from Grisaia. You've always had a maid fetish, but now you have a quirky, perverted, fiery upgrade. Sakura from Fate Stay Night. You're always that person in the group that people make fun of for liking the worst girl. Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. She was either your first Dere Dere crush, or you got influenced by all the hanging jokes. Shion from Higurashi. I'm just gonna assume you only watched the anime adaptation. Shizuka from Marshmallow All the Way Home. I think you should just turn yourself into the police right now. I mean, she's literally 8. Shizuru from Rewrite. You tend to heavily prefer nice girls, even if they're lollies. Sumika from Muv-Love. You actually have good taste, unlike Maya fans. Vanilla from Nekopara. You like that she's one of the few cat girl characters that actually acts catty. Wonko from Majikoi. To contrast Vanilla, you like that Wonko, despite not being a dog girl, is basically the female human personification of a wholesome, affectionate dog. Yukie from Majikoi. You've always wanted a nice housewife with an edge, even if that edge meant using ventriloquism to unleash her savagery. Yuna from Renai X Royale. You're one of those what Twitter calls idol stans. Yuko from Muv-Love. Not only have you wanted more adult age heroines, you always wanted to be a masochist to one. Finally, Yuzuyu from Furaraba. I don't know, I guess you like tsunderes with big boobs, aka basic bitch taste. And that's it. If you missed part 1 where I covered 50 other visual novel heroines, be sure to check that video out.